with Angela Yee. I'm here with DDG. And let's do some UT. You ready for this?
Yep.
All right. So Paul Pierce on his show, The Truth After Dark, was talking about marriage. And here is his critique of marriage. Here's what he said.
Marriage is for old people and poor people. Like my moms and all them, they married on a merit of like, we're going to put our incomes together, have all these kids. So you married for that. And now when you get old, somebody that to be by your side to take care of you. Outside of that, it's no advantage to a man. Like, we going to have to give up half our this, pay child support.
That sounds crazy. What do you think?
Hey man, whatever you like, that's what you like.
What are your thoughts on marriage?
I mean, I feel like everyone should eventually want to get married. I feel like it's definitely something that you should plan for, though.
But why? Like, what is that? Because he's saying there's no benefit to a man when it comes to marriage. First of all, that's also assuming that you have more than her. Like, you could also be with somebody that is risking it all. You also could have a prenup, so you don't have to give up half. Because people always act like, marriage, you got to give up half. But you don't have to do that, you know?
Yeah. But who wants to, I don't know if I can say this on radio, but who wants to DIE alone? You know what I mean?
You can say die alone.
Oh, okay, my bad. Who wants to die alone, you know? I feel like, you know.
But you could also be together and not get married, right? Like, be together forever.
I feel like marriage is like a professional relationship. You know
Okay.
what I mean? I feel like boyfriend, girlfriend is like college. That's like, say you're hooping.
Mm-hmm.
It's like college basketball.
Or JV, and then varsity.
NBA is marriage. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. So that's good. So that makes it something to aspire to, unless you can get an NIL deal and then you don't never have to get married because you can make enough money from that deal to not have to go in the NBA.
I didn't think about it like that.
Anyway, he also talked about women bringing peace into a man's life. He says there's no such thing as that. There's no such thing as somebody living with you on a day-to-day basis bringing peace. It's always going to be something. I don't know that that's true. Sometimes, like, if you really, really love somebody, even when you're not getting along, it still feels good to have them there when you're not getting along.
Yeah, but that's toxic.
I wonder if you're easy to get along with.
I am. I think I'm not toxic at all. Maybe a little bit.
That's what toxic people always say. Okay. Now, Queen Naija, in the meantime, talked about waiting for a marriage with Clarence. And she was on Poor Minds, and recently she talked about what her thoughts are on marriage.
In the past, I put a lot of things about marriage in my songs. I talked a lot about marriage in interviews. So people was just like, she wants marriage, give it to her, you know? Yeah. But I had to sit back and think, like, hold on, I still need some time for myself because once you become a wife, that's a duty. Yeah. I actually can wait.
See? She's on the album too, by the way. Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
Yeah, doing her thing more than a night.
Yes, indeed. We're going to play that. Okay. As well, we're going to play that too. Britney Renner and Kevin Gates also. People are saying that they're married. I'm not sure what's going on with the two of them. But Basketball Wives Season 12 premieres tonight, and they had the premiere party. And Britney Renner was on the red carpet with Kevin Gates, and here's what she said.
His name echoes in every chamber of my heart. I'm with the person that I quite literally dreamed of. To be able to just wake up next to him and spend time with him, even to have him here behind me, it's like so surreal. I'm like, I love him! So yeah, he's just the most beautiful person inside and out that I've ever met. And I'm just so thankful that Allah blessed me with him.
What did you think when they pulled up together? That ended up going viral.
I didn't know he was going to pull up with her, though. That was cool.
And you knew it was her and everything when she showed up? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've
seen them together before, like, you know, but I didn't know if it was public or not when they put up on my live.
Okay. Well, that made it public, regardless of whether or not it was. And you know what's interesting? You didn't know they were on basketball. She's going to be on Basketball Wives again this season. So I'm assuming that he's going to be on there. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. But that super trailer is out right now, too. Now, Shenseea also was live, and she was talking about showing her son less when it comes to the internet. Here's what she said.
You guys, they are showing less now because I find out that the internet is just nasty to kids. I don't think people really deserve to have too much insight on my personal life.
So she's also on the album. And they're all in the news right now. So shout out to Shenseea. Listen, and your baby Halo is so cute. I just want to say that. But I can understand somebody being hesitant about putting someone they love so much on social media.
Yeah, when my son was first born, like people was trying to say my son wasn't good looking. And
so
a baby.
Cute.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but now everybody love him, you know. But people is weird with kids for sure.
I've be like, how can you talk about somebody's child? That is so wild. But anyway, so I feel her on that, especially because her son is also like a little more grown. So I'm sure he can see and acknowledge things that are happening, and that's not easy either.
Yeah.
All right, well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, Under the Radar, these are the stories that are flying under the radar, but you definitely need to know about it. Let's have some fun with that. It's Way Up.